What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video, and I'll be covering something that really kind of peeves me off, if I'm going to be totally honest. Pay no mind to the utter garbage choreography that you're seeing in the consistently replaying GIF down below of Moses Ingram twirling her lightsaber around, barely deflecting anything, and it looking like complete garbage, because that's what the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is, complete garbage. Now, take a look at Grace Randolph's tweet in regards to what this whole bullcrap race agenda, racist, manufactured racism bullcrap that Disney has been making about this Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Basically, people have been saying, from the mainstream leftist media, people have been saying that, oh, people only dislike the Obi-Wan Kenobi show because there's a black woman in it. Well, first of all, inaccurate. Second of all, if it would help people to like her character if she wasn't insufferable in every single way imaginable. And thirdly, you manufacturing this garbage by I would dare say that they have even put up bots that they can send to Moses Ingram's account to attack her in regards to her DMs and talk about how much they don't like her because of their skin color or some bullcrap like that. I would dare say that Disney is that pathetic that they would want to make up that much of a controversy so badly that they would actually do that, because they're hungry for attention apart from their leftist garbage. It's not working, and people are seeing through all the bullcrap. But let's take a look at how I'm going to show you guys a couple of differences in how Grace Randolph handles this situation versus how Grace Randolph handles Gina Carano. So here we go. Grace Randolph, if you read the tweet, it says, yes, you can critique hashtag Star Wars actors and characters. No, race and gender are not valid criticisms, and under no circumstances should you harass any talent in front or behind the camera. I hope hashtag Moses Ingram stays on social media. She is badass and is great on hashtag Obi-Wan. Okay, first of all, factually, she's terrible at acting on Obi-Wan. This is just garbage acting. Every line that she has spoken, every line she has delivered, everything that she has done on screen in regards to this show has been terrible. But that's no fault to her. Everyone on this show has been terrible. The Grand Inquisitor is terrible. The little girl who plays Princess Leia is terrible. The other Inquisitor with the funky hat that looks like a really terrible sombrero, a reversed sombrero, is terrible. Ewan McGregor even is terrible in this show. The writing is bad, and everything about this show is bad. There may have been one or two things in there that were somewhat good, but the rest of it was terrible. And there are times when you can criticize a character interpretation based off of race, in regards to race swapping. Like Makari from Eternals. That is a dude, first of all, and a redhead. A white redheaded dude. That's who Makari is supposed to be. And in the movie, they turned that into a deaf black woman with dark hair. So they race swapped and gender swapped and then gave the person a disability for the sake of having a disability. They did all that, and they race swapped a bunch of other characters. They gender swapped characters. They didn't follow anything in regards to the actual storylines of the Eternals in the comics. And on top of that, they made the white guy a bad guy. They are the ones bringing race into the equation. People had no problem with Billy D. Williams being Lando Calrissian in the original Star Wars movies because he was an interesting and unique character. He was different from the rest of the cast, and on top of that, he was charismatic. People had no problem with Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu because he was a cool dude. Like he was a grand master on the Jedi Council, and he was very proficient in lightsaber combat. He went toe to toe with Darth Sidious, and everyone knew that if Anakin hadn't gotten involved, he would have saved the day. No one has a problem with black characters in Star Wars. It's Disney who does. They're the ones who shrunk Finn on the posters for The Last Jedi, Force Awakens, and the Rise of Skywalker. They're the ones who have deliberately cut out scenes of black characters existing in regards to China releases. Disney has a problem with race. Disney has a problem with gender. Disney has a problem with all that crap. Not the fans. Disney. The fans only have a problem when it's deliberately pushed onto them by the mainstream media corporations as an attempt to make them seem like they're racist if they don't like the characterization or the writing of revolving around a character. Because it doesn't matter what criticism we bring up in regards to Moses Ingram's portrayal of the third sister. It doesn't matter what criticisms, or valid or invalid, they will call you a racist regardless because you're criticizing a character that is black on a show. It doesn't matter whether or not you bring up legitimate, logical, objective criticisms. They will brand you as racist and sexist simply because it's a black female character. Now let's also take a look at something else. Grace Randolph, the biggest hypocrite of them all in regards to this bullcrap of attacking talent, said this about Gina Carano. Gina Carano made anti-Semitic and anti-trans statements repeatedly, which I don't need to tell you guys how incorrect and invalid that is, because if we take a look at the actual tweets of Gina Carano, then we know what actually happened. And in regards to what actually happens, it's ridiculous. It really is. Gina Carano basically said, let's all hold hands. Let's find common ground. Let's stop blaming everyone else for our problems. Let's unite and try to make something out of this. Her tweet was basically saying, look, remember what they did in Nazi Germany? Yeah, let's stop from doing that. How is that anti-Semitic? How is it anti-Semitic to say, hey, look, when they went for the Jews in Germany, they didn't just outright call for the death of Jews. They twisted the Jews into being some sort of bad person, some sort of bad ethnic group. And look what's going on today. If we go down the same path, we're no better than the Nazis. That's what she said. She literally defended everyone who has ever been oppressed by a governmental power in the past. And Grace Randolph said, oh yeah, but she made anti-Semitic comments, which is completely inaccurate. She talked about how evil Nazi Germany was and their propaganda against the Jewish people were. And that was enough for Grace Randolph to say that Gina Carano was doing the exact opposite. But in reality, the mainstream media attacking Gina Carano for making that comparison between the left and their desire to blame every problem that has ever existed in America on Republicans and conservatives, they made that to see them doing that and actively doing the exact same thing, taking the exact same playbook of Nazi Germany into account and using that against conservatives and Republicans to make people hate them and make people hate white people in general, is the same playbook that Nazi Germany used against the Jews. That's not anti-Semitic. That is talking about historical facts and drawing a comparison between today and history. On top of that, anti-trans statements, that's bullcrap too. Gina Carano made a joke about what her pronouns were for the day. She said, oh, my pronouns for the day are beep, bop, boop. Because she didn't care to put pronouns in her bio, because most sane people don't care whether or not they're called he or she. They care about being addressed by their name. They care about having enough money to provide for their family. They care about having dignity. They care about having rights. They care about being free from governmental tyranny. They care about having the ability to choose to do what it is they want to do with their life, not be called transphobic because they don't want to put pronouns in their frickin' bio. Yet Grace Randolph deliberately attacks someone like Gina Carano who did nothing wrong. And yet, when it comes to people bringing up legitimate criticism in regards to a terrible TV show, she automatically jumps to, oh, you're racist. You must be sexist. You must be evil. Because you have problems with the show that the mainstream media has produced. So you obviously are racist because there's a black character in here. And if you dislike any product with a black character in it, you're automatically racist. It's pathetic. It really is. I like Mr. Batman saying this. She's got a shill, yet another female grifter spreading lies in pop culture spaces. Women like Grace Randolph are a cancer to pop culture and have never been a fan of anything. Sorry about that sneeze. That is 100% accurate. If I had a Twitter, I would start following Mr. Batman right now because of that. Because of that honest, it's just ridiculous. And here she goes. It's real simple. Don't send hashtag Moses Ingram racist and or sexist hate DMs or comments or make such comments online. That's the issue. Stop pretending it's not. That's the issue for you. See, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Jack, 70657035, June 1st says, I can't believe we can't criticize characters anymore without getting named as toxic. Reva is not written well at all. Sorry, we don't like her. First of all, don't apologize. Second of all, that is completely accurate. His comment is completely accurate. And look what Grace Randolph says. She goes, it's real simple. Don't send hashtag Moses Ingram racist or sexist hate DMs or comments or make such comments online. That's the issue. Stop pretending it's not. And she doesn't address the fact that people are bringing up legitimate criticisms in regards to her character and the portrayal of her. The writing about her character is terrible. Reva as a character is garbage. And Moses Ingram really doesn't have the acting chops to pull it off. No one on this show is acting well. No one on this show is doing well in regards to the acting, and the story is terrible. That's the problem people have. But if I say that, I'm deemed as racist by people like Grace Randolph, by people like Hassan Piker, who would probably take a look at this and say, oh, he must be racist because he's making all this. And he would take completely out of context the fact that I'm deliberately saying, no, it's the writing. It is the writing. People cannot make that clear enough. The writing and the portrayal of characters, the characterization, is garbage. Disney has done nothing but completely defile Star Wars. They have killed it, and they are just defiling and molesting the corpse on a daily basis nowadays. It was bad when they did The Last Jedi because they killed Star Wars and they took a crap on the grave. When The Rise of Skywalker came out, they did more. They dug up the grave and then shoved the poop into the corpse. And now they're deliberately molesting the corpse of Star Wars. It is so bad. Everything that Disney has done in regards to Star Wars is bad. It's not simply about sex or race. People don't care about the gender of a character. People don't care about the skin color of a character. People are bringing up legitimate criticisms and are being labeled a racist because of it. Grace Randolph is a cancer to pop culture. She really genuinely is. Every single media anchor, every single person out there who is like Grace Randolph is a cancer to pop culture. Anyone who jumps on the bandwagon of saying, oh, you must be racist because you dislike this character or this franchise that has this bad portrayal of characters, then you must be racist. Anyone who says that is a cancer to pop culture, and is the exact reason why it is that the mainstream media is dying and why it is that pop culture is turning to ash as we speak. Because you don't need to deliberately accuse individuals who have problems, and genuine ones at that, with writing as racist or sexist or homophobic or any other of the istophobic bullcrap, okay? It's ridiculous. It's gone far enough. It has gone so freaking far that that these people are genuinely attacking the fans that gave them the notoriety in the first place and calling them racist as if they always were. It's just... It needs to end. It really does. It's just annoying, and at this point, it's repetitive beyond belief. There's a reason why I have not watched Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's because I'm not giving any support to these people any longer. I'm not giving any support to anyone who actively attacks fandoms simply because they want good writing. And you should do the same. You really should. This video's been long enough, though, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out. What I'll do, though, is I'll ask you guys to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts. Let me know what it is that you think about this whole Moses Ingram, Grace Randolph, Obi-Wan Kenobi bullcrap situation going on. And make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon down below so you'll be alerted to every time I upload a video. And I want to say one thing before I go on. This might take another couple of minutes. I don't know. I want to thank you guys so much. I checked my YouTube this morning and I found out that we reached 100 subscribers, and it was just awesome. It was awesome to see. I never thought that I would get to triple digits in regards to subscribers. I didn't even think that on one of my videos I might cross the 3,000 views threshold. I never thought that would happen. I really never did. I never thought that anyone would find any value in what it is that I'm saying. But I appreciate you guys nonetheless. It's awesome. It's really cool to see that this fellowship of ours is growing, and I hope it continues to. I love the fact that we've reached 100 subscribers. I can't wait to see where we go next. And for everyone who's stuck with me this long, hopefully one day there'll be like a membership thing where you can kind of say, hey, yeah, I was there at the beginning. You know, I really do appreciate you guys. It's awesome. I really do. But I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week. All right.